if you've been following this whole series of editing a reel from scratch, this is the final one where I'm going to show you the export settings for your reels. Now, we have done everything. We have added the footage, done some little bit effects, but I just removed those effects because that's just up to you, something you that depends on your footage, not necessary to do that in every single video. But I did added some effect, some old school effect. I tried to, but then I removed that. So just before we export it, let me just try something. Let me just try something. And you've seen that this was none of these videos have been planned. So I'm just doing this off scratch, just like the video title says, just like the series title says. So over here in the generators, I want to use the vintage texture to see whether this adds some dynamic look to the video. So let's move this right here and make sure that this is all the way completing the whole video, throughout the whole video. So let's go over here and change the angle texture to 90. And in the settings, I'm going to change the composite mode to add. So let's
When
play
you
this.
start to study and understand brain development, as I did.
By the way, you can skip to the end if you don't want to follow this step. But like I said, this has been part of a whole series. So uh, if you've been following this, like this is, I'm just adding some new things now. So you can also add these if you have been following the whole series. And one thing I figured out was that I don't know, for some reason in this audio section, you can say the keyboard is, it sounds like it's coming from the left side of the speaker. So what you can do is just move these down. Okay, wait, just move these down. Don't copy it. Just move these down and display this.
I absolutely.
And you will see now it sounds like it's coming from the center. So if you're having that sort of a problem where an audio is coming from left side or maybe the right side of the speaker, you can just move it around and it might fix the problem. So I think this is it. So now for the final part, which is to export. Everything looks perfect. So now what you can do is just click on the deliver panel right here. And what I like to do is go over to YouTube and keep the location, whatever the location is, just choose that. Make sure that this is selected, use vertical resolution, and keep everything else the same. And then simply click on add to render and then click on render all. And this will get rendered. So I'll just pause here for now and we will come back and see the final version of the video. Right, so finally the export has been completed. Just before I show you the final export, we play the final export. Let me also tell you that you can export your project, this project, by going over to files and then go over to export projects. Just click on it and then you will be able to export the DaVinci Resolve file. So just like we have files for Premiere Pro, you can save the file for DaVinci Resolve this way. And I will also link the project file, the DaVinci Resolve project file that I will export, and I will also upload that along with the assets, so you can also access that. We're done here, and let me just show you the final export. So I just moved it to the renders section. So let me just play this.
When you start to study and understand brain development, as I did, I don't care if you're an atheist, agnostic, or believer in creator, you have to step back and just go, wow. I'll just go on record. I'm very comfortable saying it. I believe in God. I do. I think there are many things that science can explain. There are certain things science can't explain, but I'll even go a step further, which is that all the elements of science are entirely compatible with the idea of there being a God. And I'm not the first scientist to say this. I mean, Einstein believed in God. Carl Jung, one of the greatest psychologists ever, clearly believed in God. I'm in absolute awe of biology. Secretly, I've always prayed. It's given me so much. It's given me peace. And, you know, this is going to sound weird, and probably people are going to be like, what are you talking about? It works. It works. I absolutely love that, the idea, but also for me is really a deep belief, which is that we can't control everything. We're not in as much control as we think we are. I really see myself as serving higher power.
So, guys, this has been a nice journey, I would say. And hopefully, you've learned a lot from this, benefited from this whole series. And the reason I decided to do this was to, because a lot of people were asking me that you're making very short videos, you're making very small motion graphic clips for your reels edits. So why not make more, or give us some more detail into it, or give us some more longer videos in regards to editing a reel? So I decided, you know what, why not just create a series where I just edit a reel from scratch? So that's why this has been unplanned and I just did it. And this is it. We're done. And again, you can access all the files from the link in the description. You can try this out yourself. You can again watch the videos from the beginning, very beginning. I have a complete playlist for this where you can access every single video. Let me know in the comments how you found this whole series to be, and I will see you in more upcoming videos where I will try. If I get a good feedback from you guys, I will continue these sorts of videos more. So, once again, thank you for watching this till the end, if you're watching this, and hope to see you in upcoming videos. So, take care. Bye.